I don't understand is how contractors have the nerve to install these high efficiency systems. This is just acting as an electric water heater that's powered, but it's closed off. And then we have this Ultra. This is an Ultra 2 or maybe even Ultra 1. Obviously decommissioned, yet still piped in. I don't get these contractors install high efficiency equipment for the sake of just installing, to make the biggest bang for the buck, knowing that they'll never be serviced properly. Like, obviously, that's an Ultra 3. It's been replaced, probably replacing one of these, and even this thing, this Rinnai. All right, so let's talk about this error code 12, which is flashing on this RH180. Typically it means flame failure, flame sensing failure. We're going to take the covers off and take a peek, see what's going on. There's no flushing with this. It was inadvertently dispatched as a tankless water heater, so I bought my haymaker. But we don't flush this one. It's a regular tank that has similar principles and properties of a tankless water heater. Not really, but don't even ask me why they did this, but it is what it is. Let's get inside. All right. You see what I mean? It looks like a tankless water heater. Similar, almost identical actually to a tankless water heater, except we are heating water in a tank with tankless technology. But remember, don't touch, warning. So error code 12 is typically flame loss when there should be. So we're going to take the flame rods out. We're going to take a look inside the combustion chamber and let's see what's going on with this bad boy. We're going to disconnect power. It looks like it's plugged into this extension cord running off that outlet right there. Oh, that would be nice if that worked. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works. Perfect. So now we have some better light. I'm not using the big black thing that's normally in my mouth. All right, so I removed the 2 screws. Let's carefully remove the flame rods. All right, and we're gonna see we have a lot of, I guess, build up on there. Carbon, it needs to be cleaned. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take this and clean this up with some scratchy paper, emery cloth paper. Some guys like to use a wire brush. Some like to use a $1 bill or a $100 bill, depends on what their mood is and what's in their pocket. I like to use scratchy paper, which is technically open mesh grit paper, to clean that. It's still up for debate. People say don't do it, people say do it, so it works for me. And it's a piece of steel, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if you're gonna rub off the protective coating. The protective coating has been burnt off a long time ago when this thing sits in flames, so get out of there. Looks like maybe got some dirt in there. Let's see. No, actually no, it looks pretty clean for as much as I can see in there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to, yeah, it looks pretty clean in there. All right, so I lost my scratchy paper, so I'm basically using a wire brush and I am cleaning the flame rods. Fortunately the gasket looks like it tore right there or ripped. So it is what it is. We'll carefully put this back together and make sure we have a good seal there. So you just want to make that look nice and clean. So much different than what it looked like before. And look at this, I'm using both hands. All right, excellent. Let's put this back in and see how she performs. All right, I got the flame rods and ignition rod back into place. Let's turn it on and let's see what happens. Okay, let's see if we get ignition. Look at that nice, beautiful blue flame. Wow. Beautiful. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, a good technician is observant of their surroundings. Take a look at this. What is up with this? It's a brand new Decal circulator. There's another brand new Decal circulator. Another, well, I wouldn't say brand new, they were installed, but you have literally these $400 wholesale cost circulators sitting here. Double LEs. You know, they have the temperature sensors on them. Another one there, some gas piping. What else am I going to uncover here? Ooh, let's see what we have here. You know what that is, right? That's the condensate. That's the copper condensate that goes somewhere. And it's back there too. And where is it going? I don't know. It's a great question. We have a 4-inch smoke elbow there, circulator flange. A lot of weird stuff going on here. At least this is the right temperature and pressure relief valve. Yep, that's 30. Let's check this one. Yep. That was right as well. Oh, this one. They must have ran out of drip legs at the supply house, right? Let's see, does this one have a temperature and pressure relief valve on it? It's got an expansion tank. Oh, there we go. That's the one for the whole system. See, that's closed off. That's closed off there. All right. Unbelievable. And they had a circulator up there. 1, 2, 3. I guess these all died already. Wow, someone really got over. Sold them a fortune here. Jesus Christ. Wow. They had 2 Ultras, original Ultras. With the tankless hybrid. Oh man. I was gonna say I kind of feel jealous, but I would never sell. I don't know. Back in the days, probably $30,000 of equipment here for this house. This is a ripoff. This is the definition of a ripoff because this is not a Taj Mahal. Wow, that's sad.